Well, hey, look at that. The Mighty Quinn is first across the line tonight. Looks like to me. What's up, everybody? It's Sunday, getting ready for another episode of America's first and favorite two-wheel motorcycle talk and entertainment show. That's right, it's time for ShopTalk. We got almost 4 minutes till we go live with this one. That's enough time for you guys to grab a cold drink, kick back and relax, tell your friends and neighbors. Cycle Source Magazine is getting ready for another episode of ShopTalk. And it's on. It's on. You're here with us. Radar's in the house. Oh my goodness. Mark's favorite person in the whole world is here with us. Mark, Radar's here.
So Radar, I can't wait to see you. I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Who else is here? Paul Adams checking in from Katanning, PA, not Ford City this time.
Big Matt. Big Matt was
Walker,
first across the line.
Yeah, Big Matt's here. Bob Christopherson. Becky and him are here. Sunday, everybody in the house. Can't wait. This is good, you guys. This episode of Shop Talk is going to blow your mind. It's fantastic. Like, so excited to have Padre Sequoia on with us tonight. Going to be a great conversation. But listen, this is what we do every Sunday, 9 p.m. We go live with another episode just like this one. There's sometimes some really good stuff. You got to pay attention, man. So just getting back off the road, we were all at Party at the Pen this weekend. Can't even tell you how great that was. We're going to talk about that. We got all kind of stuff to check out. Kieran is in the house. What's up, buddy? Mighty Quinn is here. No better place to be on a Sunday night. So fantastic to be back with our Shop Talk family. Hey, we're getting ready up north. You guys ready to hang out with us? We're coming to Laconia this week. Getting ready to actually pull out of here like Tuesday, I think we're going. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. We're going live with this one. Bagger Bader in the house. What's up? Replying to Bob. Bob's not sleeping. Oh my goodness. You know who I haven't seen here so far yet?
Who?
Steve Broyles. Poppy's
Poppy.
not in the house. Poppy MIA. Hey, Torchbrand. Love from Virginia. What's up, man? Good to see everybody here. Listen, so great to be back on the air. So much stuff to talk about. Motorcycling is kicking ass. I don't know what the rest of the world is going through with all the gas prices and all that, but riding a bike, still free and easy, baby. We're out here doing it. It's proof. 1 minute, 29 seconds. We're going live with this episode. Eureka Springs in the house. Bama Odom. Good stuff. Good stuff. 1 minute. Counting down. I'm going to get ready. I got new buttons tonight. That's not one of the new ones, but you get my point. Dennis Manson in the house. Jeff McKinney here with us. Steve will be here. When? I'm looking for him, Kieran. I don't know.
He's still worn out from that Jeff Cochran visit.
He called me and told me about it today. He was pretty excited.
That was a great picture.
Oh, right on. Lauren Whitaker in the house. What's up, man? Standing by for some great news. Becky Quivers Arling. She's a button pusher. Absolutely. 35 seconds. You know what that means? It's time to get this one out of the station.
There's Poppy.
And up on the tracks. Let's go live with this week's episode of Shop Talk. Here we go.
Welcome to Shop Talk, your all-access pass to the heart of the motorcycle world. Every week, we fire up the mics with riders, builders, legends, and celebrities, bringing you raw stories, wild rides, and real talk from the road and the garage. From custom builds to killer events, we're covering the culture that keeps your wheels turning through the week. New episodes drop every Sunday. Watch on YouTube or listen wherever you get your podcasts. This is more than a show. It's the sound of wrenches, good times, and the open road. This is Shop Talk. Now available on Cycle Source TV through Roku, Fire Stick, Apple TV, Android TV, iOS, and Android.
Okay, scooter tramps and chopper jockeys all across the land. It is just after 9 p.m. on Sunday evening. That means it's time. Well, Sunday evening on the East Coast, actually. That means it's time for another episode of Shop Talk, America's first and favorite two-wheel motorcycle talk and entertainment show. I am your host, Chris Cowell with Cycle Source Magazine, coming to you live through the courtesy of the Dennis Kirk Motorcycle Studio, and I'm joined by my crew.
Hey, hey, hey.
We looked just like this when we were party at the Pen this week.
Hey, hey,
Did
hey.
we? I had a different shirt on.
Big D checking in from Marengo,
Hey,
Illinois.
did you know
Shout
that
out.
Radar was multilingual?
I don't know.
What?
I thought he was having a stroke.
That's not nice. You guys be nice to Radar.
What do you mean be nice to Radar?
I said be nice to Radar.
Whatever.
Hey, Dan, how are you doing? You get around. You've been all over the place lately. Dan Gafford checking in from Myrtle Beach.
So much to talk about tonight, but party at the Pen, man. If you guys have not been to this event, I can't even begin to tell you. Like, let's take away the whole motorcycle thing. There were more motorcycles there than I can even tell you, more cool motorcycles. But just for the history of that prison, of the movie Shawshank Redemption, like to be walking through those wings, like it was insane.
I'm going to say it right now, year 2. I think give it 2 more years and it's going to be the equivalent of Born Free East Coast.
Yeah, I think
I mean,
might be.
it's a killer show. Luke and his team did an outstanding job.
Well, we even had Mark with us. People
Mark
were like, what?
and Dana and
Well, I was
brother
in jail.
Jeff.
I was actually in jail, and then they said, "Hey, there's going to be an event here."
Yeah.
The setup is just that jail is the feel. Dude, you walk through those doors.
Oh, man.
You can feel the people.
Oh, and what's crazy,
nuts.
I don't know about you, but like if you stepped into, there were a couple cells that I stepped into, or like the hospital room, I was like, okay, I'm out.
Dana
Yep,
wasn't going to a
out.
few rooms.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
same
out.
thing.
We're
Me
good.
and, me and Jeff were going in the hallway. She's like, yeah, I don't think so.
But
Well,
then,
listen, I got to tell you the craziest part of that, right? So I got the opportunity, the absolute pleasure to sit down and interview Tom Banks in front of the cell where our motorcycle was parked, right? And you think about that, like anybody that was at this or seen pictures, you think like, wow, prisons all the way back then, like how rough that was and blah, blah, blah. Tom sat there and said, hey, I was in the Western for 12 years, and anybody that's not from Pittsburgh that doesn't know what Western is, that means Western Penitentiary. And he said, and it was a cell exactly like this. It looked just like this. So, not that awful long ago.
86 is
Yeah.
the
no,
last.
it officially closed in 1990.
Yeah.
Like just that wasn't that long ago. I mean,
Absolutely.
Well, I
Not.
don't know who it was that was talking to somebody, and the guy was walking around the cell, and he looked like, sort of didn't look like he was feeling real well, and turned around, and the guy turned around and said, this was where I was for 2.5 years. This was my cell for 2.5 years.
Oh, man. And I'll tell you what, like just, like Poppy said it here a minute ago, a 5x9 cell. And for real, 2 grown men living in a space like that.
Dude,
That
and
was-
here's the weird part about it. We've all been to a million bike events. You go to these events and you get into the actual room and it's like, bab talking, people going at it. Those hallways were eerie
stone
quiet.
Yeah.
Like you could hear the people's feet shuffling as they were walking through. Everybody was whispering, and it was unique.
But it was great because like for all the things that have changed in motorcycling over the years, you finally got to see the tie of the generations that like we're still travelers and adventurers, and like people were there for it. They were there to learn about this prison and and relive some of the movie paraphernalia that was all over the place. It was pretty cool. It was really
the feel
cool.
was super unique. So, and I mean, I don't go to a lot of events anymore, unfortunately. But whenever Fording called me and said, dude, this is something we need
brother Jeff too.
we need to go to. And Dana never goes to
Yeah.
events. She's like,
I
I'm in.
know,
I'm
and I
in.
was so glad that you guys came.
Yeah.
It was really great.
It was a lot of fun. I'm glad we were able to do it.
Yep. Hey, so
I'm still bummed that we missed the interview with the guy.
yeah, well, we got
Somebody did finally give me a name though. We might still be able to
we
get
got
it after
Tom,
the
and
fact.
if we could get a hold of him, I'd absolutely.
Yeah.
I think
absolutely
we
love
still have the name of the guy that I'll have to look and see.
So listen, man, if this is your first time watching Shop Talk, where the hell have you been? We do this. This is actually the 346th time we've done this. It's our pleasure to bring this to you. It's a compliment to the monthly magazine that we've been doing for 29 years now, Cycle Source Magazine. But what do we do on Shop Talk? It's a little bit of everything, just like we do in the magazine. We do feature bikes, we do some tech, we do products. We have a guest or two every episode, and we usually start the whole thing off with a little program we call...
The news.
Look, I thought we were out of practice for that.
Some news like a month.
All right, first up in the news tonight, Harley Davidson bringing the Revolution Max production back to the United States. Now, this is big news for everybody, especially in York, Pennsylvania, who has seen a drop-off in the jobs market there at Harley Davidson's final assembly in York. But Harley Davidson announced the production of the Revolution Max-powered motorcycles for the North American market will return to the U.S. facilities before 28 model year production begins. That means the Pan American, Sportster S, and Nightster platforms will once again be built stateside. Under new CEO Artie Starrs, Harley is making a major shift toward American manufacturing. The company says changing trade conditions and market realities have created an opportunity to expand domestic production and reinforce the brand's American roots. This is big news. Like I said, for anybody that's got family in 2 plants actually, so not even just York. It's going to affect Wisconsin and Pennsylvania plants. So good news for both of us.
I think that's exciting. I mean, it's sad that it ever left to begin with.
Yeah.
Right.
Should have never left. Let's put it that way.
Well, hey, and that brings up another thing. I'm not going to talk about this too much because, in less kind terms, it's absolutely a shit show this whole last week of social media. But we put out a little video about Robbie Starbuck and his need to judge people and probably jump the gun on this whole thing a little bit. I invite you to go to our YouTube page and check it out. You may or may not agree with politics of anybody's politics today. But one thing that I think we can absolutely agree on as motorcycle people is profiling and judging people based on the people that they hang around with or things that have happened in their past is not going to fly in the motorcycle lifestyle. You can drop it. Drop that at the door.
That's right.
So that's what my video back to Robbie was about. Since then, there's just been absolute back and forth between the 2 American motorcycle companies, and I will say this humbly, please just remember that the motorcycle culture in the United States needs both of you, both companies, Indian and Harley Davidson. So I'm going to leave it at that. Try to get it together, man. Play nice. I understand this is going on, the 100-year war, but be nice.
Kindness is free.
That's all I have to say on, and that's all I have to say on that.
That's pretty good because there's so much I want to say.
I know, but I'm not going to.
Notice I'm quiet.
There's just so much I want to say.
Because I know what you would say, baby.
Dude, I got 100 things to say about that.
So
shut up and get it done.
Bagger said my vlog was right on the money. So well written. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Listen, good news. Cal Petty Motorcycle Charity raises record $2.7 million for Victory Junction Gang. How cool is this, man?
Right
$2.7 million in their 30th anniversary of the charity ride across America. This brings the total since inception of this event to $23 million. That's a huge milestone for a ride that started with a handful of bikers back in '95, man. Congratulations to all of them, right?
Yeah, I'm sure they put a lot of work into it, but it's
my
paying
goodness.
off.
And so good, too. I mean, it's ultimate purpose is that charity, but the ride, anybody that you talk